Hello guys, how are you doing? Yeah, so I started my programming basically very early, maybe like 2 years back when I was doing when I was conducting F5 security labs, and it was a challenging moment. But anyway, means I got it fixed. So now, if you look at in the old data center, right? So we had only a couple of applications in the data center. A lot of stuff was happening manually, right? No more, scripting and things like that. But now the world is changing. It's digital economy. Apps are everywhere, and then apps is the currency of new digital economy. Apps help us to connect to your customers as well as increase your employee productivity and a lot of things, right? But if you look at modern data centers, the apps are everywhere, right? Not only in your private data center, it's in colo, it's in public cloud, and a lot more, right? And how do you secure all these applications? That's the challenge, right? How do you deploy all this security policy? Apart from that, you have network devices exploding, like things like you have your routers, your switches, your load balancers, and things like that, right? And also, you have to think about the security policy on that as well. So if you look at now, the target attack surface has increased because your apps have increased, your devices have increased, right? So how do you manage, how do you take care of this? So now, again, another concern is your policies. Your security policies are complex. They have like 1,000 things to fine-tune, hundreds of procedures to follow, and then you have DDoS, L2, L3, and a lot of stuff, right? So manual configuration, if you are trying to do, it's beyond your imagination. Means you cannot do it now, right? So what is how do you take care of this? So finally, what you have is actually API-enabled infrastructure. And that's what we are doing, actually. That's what we are trying to do. Means we already have programmability devices now. You can program it without any problems, right? And that's what we have adopted it. So we have created SDK for Go as well as for Ansible. And we created infrastructure as a code framework which will help for your automation needs. So API-enabled infrastructure provides you a lot of good things. Like if you look at operational agility, so now you can basically, programmatically, you can deploy all your security policies, and you can deploy, you will have that visibility as well, right? So you don't need to worry about, where is my application, where is my security policy located, and things like that. So that agility, whether you are deploying VPCs or deploying subnets, that kind of stuff, pretty well you can take care of that. Also, looking at the code, you can see, okay, where's my apps, where's my security policy located? You can have that visibility very easily, right? That's another advantage you will have. Also, you can share the code. So you can share it, you can do version control of the code, you can basically do change management and all that kind of stuff, right? And you can also review it, you can test it before deploying and all. So it's not only your application security, right? Also your things like your L2, L3 policies, your DDoS, your things like your firewall policies, all can be dynamically deployed through your infrastructure management, infrastructure as code. And that's what I did, actually. I created my JSON payload for security policy, and now I can deploy it across multi-cloud environment, right? And that's how I can protect my applications. So guys, we have to pick the right tool, right? Depending upon what type of network you are using. That's very important. So pick a right tool, and actually then you can use that. Maybe if you are using public cloud or colo data center, it will be different, right? And what I did was I picked Terraform. So I also built modules for F5. And those modules I have integrated in the CI/CD in Travis, using Travis as well. And so now I can do a lot of things, actually. So for more information, guys, look at free Super-NetOps training. So when I started my DevOps thing, actually, what I did was actually I moved from Super-NetOps and then did that. Okay. Thanks for your time, guys.